Jessica Van Sickle with CNTV. I'm here today in Aurora, Colorado with Carrie Howe, co-owner of European Wax Center. You have a beautiful facility here. It's almost like we've stepped out of Colorado and into a salon in Paris. Can you tell me a little bit about how you got started?
My partner Elizabeth and I, we've kind of bantered back and forth for years about getting into business together. We had received some information about franchise opportunities, started doing a lot of research online, and we came across European Wax Center. We read a lot about him. We got in touch with the regional developer, spent some time with him. We went down to Phoenix to visit one of the locations down there and honestly fell in love with the concept.
What types of services you offer? Maybe tell us a little about your product line.
We're a full body waxing salon, exclusively waxing. We are pretty much the experts in the business. Services for men and women. We have an exclusive wax called Comfort Wax. It's formulated and produced in Paris, hence European Wax Center. All of the products are made for European Wax. This is the only place that you can find them. We have an ingrown hair serum that is amazing. A lot of products that you'll find out there for ingrown hairs actually have alcohol in them and they burn. This product is wonderful. It's soothing. It truly works. It's our top seller. We have a body wash, a body lotion, which are amazing. There's no film left on your skin. It has a product in it called hyaluronic acid, which actually exfoliates and also seals moisture in your skin, which is great for here in Colorado. We have a post-wax exfoliant that is amazing as well. They've done a lot of hard work coming up with some wonderful products.
That's great. It sounds like you have a lot of good things going on to help the clients prepare for and then maintain afterwards. About how long do your typical waxings take?
It just depends on the service. Eyebrows are usually about 15 minutes. You can do a lip and a chin and probably a sideburn within 15 minutes as well. It really just depends on the service, the client, and also the waxer as well.
Here today with co-owner of European Wax Center, Elizabeth Colvin. Elizabeth, can you tell us a little bit about what makes European Wax Center unique to other spas that offer these types of services?
Absolutely. You know, I think one of the main things is that we're a waxing-only salon. All of our estheticians and the products that we use, the techniques that they employ, we really specialize in waxing only, and so for that reason, we have become the experts in the industry. So that's one benefit to our guests, is that when they come in, they know that they're getting a really great experience from start to finish. And secondly, it's a relatively new concept in the beauty marketplace. It's great for people rather than having to maybe go into a salon where they're looking to do a haircut, a massage, and a wax. They can come in, get out relatively quickly. All of our services are 45 minutes or less, the majority of them being in the 15-minute range. So yeah, it's a great stop-off to be able to get a wax, get it done really well, and get it done quickly. We just have an absolute no tolerance for anything that's less than perfectly hygienic. So at our salon, there is absolutely no double dipping. It's one stick per application, which then goes into the trash. All of our waxers wear gloves, and all of our beds have paper rolls that are then removed between guests, as well as sprayed down with disinfectant between guests. So it's just an extremely clean environment to be waxed in.
So very professional, very clean.
Yes.
I've heard a little bit about the 4-step process. Can you tell us what that entails?
Yes, and you know, this actually is a really unique aspect of European Wax Center. All of our waxers are trained to offer a 4-step process on a guest, and it starts with a pre-wax cleanse where they're actually removing any oils on the skin. Then they apply a pre-wax oil, which helps the wax adhere only to the hair and less to the skin, which helps when you remove, then you're not taking off layers of skin with the wax, which is a big deal. Then there is the actual wax application, and then once the wax is removed, we apply our ingrown hair serum, which helps prevent any sort of outbreak or skin irritations.
One more thing, sun care after a waxing. What do you suggest?
Being in the Mile High City, obviously it's really important to use sunscreen, so we recommend after a guest has been waxed that they use common sense and apply sunscreen to those areas so that there's no risk of sunburn.
Do you offer any types of specials or like a membership fee?
We do, actually. There's a couple different ways that our guests are able to save money. One is for the waxer that's really consistent and really frequent, and it's called an unlimited wax pass. And for one package price, they can come in literally as often as they would like throughout that year-long period. So if somebody wants to come in once a week, they can do that, and it becomes very economical. The other way is we offer what we call a wax pass, and that buy a certain number of waxes and get a certain number free. For example, a guest can buy 9 waxes, get 3 free, which lowers the cost by 25% on a per wax basis. Those waxes never expire, and they can be used any location here in Colorado as well as across the country. And we actually have a first-time guest offer, which is really unique in this industry, and it's great. For any first-time guest that comes to our location, for a woman, we offer a complimentary eyebrow, underarm, or bikini line wax. And then for a man, we offer an ear, nose, or eyebrow wax. And so it really gives the guest an opportunity to try our service. There's no obligations at that point. We just hope that the guest will have a great experience and then come back again.
I'm sure they will. It's really a fantastic deal. Elizabeth, are there any celebrity clientele you want to tell us about?
We have a confidentiality agreement, and so of course we like to protect all of our guests' privacy, but everyone that uses European Wax Center across the country we feel is a celebrity in our eyes.
Some people can be a little bit nervous about waxing and the pain. Do you have anything you tell them to calm them down, or any products that you suggest they put on to soothe before and after?
Yes. You know, it's interesting. There are a lot of people that it is their first time waxing, and so we understand there is an element of nervousness. One thing that is really, really nice is our wax is a patented comfort wax, and anyone that has been waxing before, we hear time and time again from our guests that it literally was so much less painful than other experiences that they've had. So knowing that and having been waxed ourselves, we can convey to all of our guests that yes, it's never pain-free, but relative to other experiences that you could have, this is as close to or pain-free or comfortable as you can get. And as far as post-waxing, our ingrown hair serum is fabulous. It helps soothe. It's all natural ingredients. It's very calming, and so it helps with any type of potential skin irritation, which is comfortable for people that have just experienced a wax.
Great. All right. This is Jessica with CNTV.